Hello, hello.
15-minute tech pause.
Dude, apparently someone apparently someone accidentally left the server. I'm not sure that's a thing.
How does no, that's not real. Like for this tech pause or for the one before?
For this one. That's what they said.
No, that cannot be real, bro. How do you
Congratulations, by the
accidentally?
way.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Are you back home now?
Yeah, I am. I'm just watching this shit in my PJs, just hard chilling now that I don't have to play matches.
Nice. Yeah, you're done for a little bit, right? Do you have to do the spotlight and stuff, or are you not playing in it?
Oh, I'll be working the desk, but I'll be watching my
Okay.
teammates. Like all of literally my entire team is gonna be there. Like 2 people are playing, and the rest like live in LA, except for Floor. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
For reasons.
I heard Effie's was working you 80 hours a week.
Like a dog, like a dog,
That's
like
insane.
actual dogs. It was worth it though. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like working that hard and you go into a tournament, it's like I can't even be like, okay, obviously I would have been upset if we lost, but it's like if we lose after working that hard, like wow, the other team must have really deserved it. Like we tried
Yeah.
everything we could. Like we actually did maximum effort, and if we lose, it's like there's still a lot to be proud of versus like if you don't feel prepared and then you lose, it's like probably the worst feeling. Like, wow, you could have done way more.
Yeah. It's nice just knowing, like, yeah, literally could not have put any more hours in. Everyone's forward in.
I think it's
That's
nice
kind of
too
what you want.
because, like, I feel like there's like a psychological effect too when you can tell the other teams aren't doing as much. Like, you can go on prac and see who's scrimming. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so like
you can count up their hours, yeah.
you can literally count them and then look at yours. And you're like, okay, yeah, we're on prac this times. These people aren't requesting prac. We feel pretty good knowing that we're practicing and they aren't type stuff. I'm not sure. Have you ever seen that or like taken that into like
Yeah, for sure.
account?
We kind of had when we were coming into champs, we kind of knew all the EMEA teams were going to own it, and like we kind of knew who it was because it was like us, Ascend, and Gambit that were just screaming so much. Like we were doing like 6 to 8 every single day with VOD reviews. Like, we just knew they were going to do good.
You're just looking at the customs in your friends list, looking on the right, like, let's see,
Yeah,
how are scrims going? How many people
yeah.
are scrimming?
They're
It's a
still on
real
the server.
thing. Exactly. Yeah, no, we definitely did that.
You lot were drilled though. Like micro stuff was impressing me. Like all the calls and stuff were like really good. And then I'm just like looking at every single situation have like a lot of micro stuff on. You lot were crazy drilled.
Thank you. We do a lot of like dry runs. Not to like the extent of EG, which I'm not gonna lie, I think Potter has like such a smart fucking system. Sorry, I don't know if
Yeah.
you curse too much on your stream. I can
Nah,
like
you can
tone
go
it
for it.
down.
So fine.
Like she has such a robust system. Like I was doing some of like the what's it called? Like I was on like the dry run team for a bit for some
Yeah.
of EG stuff, and like wow, she has it down pat. We weren't doing it like that, but I think we were still dry running a ton, and like we had like an assistant coach as well, so it's like actually kind of realistic when you have like 3 people on defense and like 4 people on attack. You know, it actually
Yeah,
makes for
yeah.
like a
You're actually
realistic
just
dry run.
mimicking it.
And
How
we
it
do a
would be
lot
on
of
the server.
freaking VOD. Like we are super hyper fixated on like a lot of micro stuff too in VOD, like the smallest things.
Yeah, there's always someone like creating a distraction basically when I was looking. Like it's always like look over here or like creating the pressure that someone's going to get double peeked from different angles. It's really nice.
Thank you. Let's go. Hard work paying off. Slicky's
Hard
noticing.
work
Best
paid
day
off.
ever.
Yeah. Dude, I went to meL with Potter as well. It's cool to like hear her talk about the game and just like I don't know, because it was like me, Minnie, Potter, Pansy. It was just interesting just how she looks at the game a little differently, I think. I think every coach like kind of looks differently at the game or like notices different things. But yeah, she's a nerd, man.
No, I think she's so smart. She's super hardworking.
Yeah,
I
she
can't
is.
honestly like it can't be like understated. Like she is just a go in her own right. She's really fucking smart.
Yeah, yeah. Guys are going for the back to back to back, right?
The hat trick, the triple.
Surely.
I
It'd be
mean,
rude not
this year will be pretty exciting. I feel like 2025 in general is such an exciting VCT year. Like there's so much going on. Like I'm really excited just to watch just like regular VCT too. Like the rosters are
Yeah.
insane. Like there's okay, EMEA has taken everyone from every other region, it feels like. So now it's like I feel like more people are gonna watch EMEA as a result because they just have so many imports.
Yeah, dude. Normally, like every region has like a couple of teams
Nah.
where, cause like, yeah, because like I watch every game, right? So and there'll be a few teams where I'm just like, oh no, like like this isn't a great matchup. But I feel like in EMEA, there's just every roster's like pretty stacked. There's gonna be hype. It's awesome. We just stole all your players
Hmm.
that have like a big following.
No, you guys are getting such insane bang for buck. It's actually disgusting.
Yeah,
What do you think of the Team Vitality roster? I know you probably talked about it, but I'm interested to hear
I
your
think
thoughts.
I think it's I'm worried, but I'm also excited at the same time. Like if I was coaching, I feel like you're expected to win, so there's a lot of pressure. But I
Hmm.
feel like it's disgustingly stacked. Like the firepower is disgustingly stacked. It just kind of depends on work ethic and the calling and the fact that hopefully everyone gets on.
Do you see the parallels to last year's NRG too, or am I just like
I mean,
biased?
yeah, it's hard not to, but nothing can be that bad, right?
Gulp. I mean, it's like
Right?
it's all like almost too perfect. Like the unproven IGL. We have like I don't know. It all seems like it could make perfect sense. Like we have an
Yeah.
insane duelist that just came in. The less import is just so out of left field. I don't think anyone is expecting it.
Yeah, dude, the lesson, the Sadak move, I had no idea about. Because normally I hear rumors and I'm like, okay. And then that like just got leaked and I was like, what the? I did not expect that.
You
I
and
don't know.
watching Left
It's a
versus
stacked
Sadak,
roster.
but it's an
Yeah.
EMEA. Like,
Yeah, that's so nuts. It should be awesome though. But yeah, I think they might have a rough start. I'll say that much. But then I think like
growing pains
as the
for
year goes
sure.
on, yeah, as the year goes on, I kind of believe.
I was saying this
It's a
earlier, but I
lot on the
feel like
coach.
Safe has a lot of good like leadership qualities. Like whenever I watch the Team Vitality content or like his interviews and stuff, he seems like a very good natural leader. I'm just not sure how it will. I just haven't seen him call just purely Valorant related, gameplay related. But he definitely
Yeah,
has the
yeah.
qualities as an emotional leader for sure.
I speak to the ex-coach of Liquid quite a lot,
Yeah,
and he
chemistry
was
is definitely the
saying
most
how he's
important
like
thing, Rish.
got a lot of faith in it that he'll just be fine calling. So that gives me some hope. I like
Guys,
piling on the pressure though, so I'm down to always say that they
no.
should be winning stuff. I did it
Fair
with
enough.
NRG last year. I'm just like, yeah, needs to be winning everything.
To be fair, they also like hyped it up themselves, and I was like, oh, when I saw those videos where it's like, if we don't win, this is a failed project. I was
Dude,
like,
that's so
oh
good.
fuck.
Everyone does that. Like Boaster did that last year as well. It's like if we don't win all
Oh
three,
no.
all three events, the years of failure. And it's like, dude, no one's winning all three.
That's not good. See, I've
What are we
been on that
saying? Is
side
this
before.
go on, just go again?
Oh, I said I've been on the side of like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking win, and then
Oh
I
yeah,
completely flopped 2 years ago. But then this year, coming into GC champs, I was like, yeah, we're just gonna have fun and try. Like I genuinely, I at no point did I think we were gonna drop 0 maps. Like I was in every single match. I back of my head, I'm like, okay, this is like, potential to lose here. Let's take this shit serious. Like let's lock in. And then we
yeah,
ended up
yeah,
winning, not dropping maps. I'm like, wait, this is the tech. Like just assume that you're not going to like perma win everything, like or not perma win everything, but you know what I mean. Like going into it, like oh we are 100% going to win is very
yeah,
dangerous. Like
yeah. Oh no, yeah, for sure.
just setting yourself up for so much anxiety and stress.
Yeah, you got to be realistic. And then when you start losing rounds, you're like, oh god,
You're
it
like
just snowballs
oh
in your head.
no.
Do you feel like you were extra motivated because the year before the COVID situation?
Yeah, I definitely was. Like I just because I didn't feel like I actually properly won. This year I
Yeah.
was like,
Do you
oh,
think? Do
that's how
you
I
feel
did
like the
it.
whole team did because of that?
Maybe a bit. I didn't really like talk very much with them like about their actual motivations. It felt like a pretty like, how do I say, like a chill tournament, like a chill event. It kind of just like felt like we just won. Like I didn't think it was too crazy. Like none of the matches were like super crazy. I think the G2 Goes in one was actually insane, but I don't know. It kind of just like happened. I was like, oh, I feel like we all just
Yeah.
live very much in the present. We don't really follow the narratives. I think the worst thing you could do maybe as a competitor is like listen to the narratives around you and your team. Like
Oh, for
if you
sure.
start
Yeah.
believing in the hype, that's when you start. I don't know. It gets a little
Yeah.
iffy.
Yeah. You got to plug out the noise.
Yeah, exactly. Just like play the game, literally. At the end of the day, you're just playing Valorant.
Were you
So
did you prac against many of the VCT teams like C9 and stuff?
early on into our boot camp, originally we were gonna scrim like Team Heretics and Fnatic, but I think Loic canceled them. One thing is that I always get upset, not upset, but like sad, because I really do want to scrim the VCT teams, but like ultimately, FBS has a really good philosophy where it's like, if we scrim a VCT team, is that really gonna realistically prep us for a GC roster? Like how GC teams play? Like reality is they do play differently, So
Yeah.
it's probably better for us to scrim like not VCT teams if we're
Yeah,
prepping
no,
for a
I think
GC
I think
event.
that's a good shout.
I will say we okay, so the first week when we were bootcamping at Team Heretics, we were like undefeated in scrims, -1 scrim. But that scrim was our very first scrim, and it was against a Turkish team, and y'all do not fucking play. Like, Turkish teams are the real fucking deal. I learned
Dude,
that
they're
day.
incredible,
I
aren't they?
don't think I've been destroyed like that in a scrim in like actual years, like since I was like a free agent, I think. It was so
It's
bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Our manager used to like if like our team was misbehaving, our manager would literally like book a Turkish team
that's
for the
evil.
first game of the
That's so
day.
messed up.
And
That's
you're
exactly
just
what happens.
you're just getting swung 24/7.
Dude.
It's so good.
And you know what's crazy? I was like, in the scrim, I'm like, damn, they aren't even like playing the comp that well. They're just fucking destroying us.
Yeah, they just one tap
Holy
you.
shit.
Like they're not on the screen and that you're just dead.
Yeah, Loic was like, maybe no Turkish scrims close to matches just for confidence. Like, maybe we shouldn't, you know, scrim a Turkish team a day before a match or something. It's not the best idea.
It's smart. That's the EMEA way.
Yeah, Heretics have come out of that.
Dude, I thought like
break and
the reports of Turkish players being insane in the game were a little over-exaggerated until I actually played EU ranked as well, and it's like every time I have a Turkish player on my team or their team, they're literally the best player in the server every time.
Dude,
Like,
the
no
talent's
question.
crazy. Yeah, the talent pool's insane. Every year we're gonna have like the next up-and-coming Turkish talent.
Who do you think is going to be the best duelist in VCT Americas? My chat just asked me, and it might be one of the hardest questions I've ever had to answer.
In Americas, damn.
If you say any of them, it's like it's somehow a wrong answer because
Yeah,
someone in chat is gonna be like,
you've
did
lost.
you think of this person? It's
Yeah,
like-
you've actually lost. You can't win. It's a lose-lose if you answer.
Someone said Sadak when he played Duelist. That's a good answer.
I might go for Jorgamo just because I think the setup should be strong as well. But
Bro, that's what I said. Okay. I'm glad I'm not like horrible at having opinions.
my chat will just flame me now. So.
Yeah, wait, no, ready? You're just gonna be like, Zekin?
Zekan,
Which is
Aspas,
like, a
hello?
really, yeah, Zekin Aspas. Team Heritage jump off the map? Nah.
Again, you have to
G2 goes and jumped off the map like the first, literally the first eco round.
Yeah.
And Sarah brought up a good point after the match where it's like, I feel like you should stack a site, and then if they don't hit your site, that's when you jump off the map.
And
Like,
you
you
do
don't
it,
jump off
yeah.
instantly. You should like try to win the round. Because you can win a lot of surprising like classic stacks actually.
Yeah.
I feel like what Team Heritage is so ideal.
That's what like Fnatic do something similar to this when they were gonna do it. They just kind of just waited and then just jump off.
10,000 IQ.
Yeah.
It's always these G2 teams, right?
Yeah, something about them. This be the coaching staff or something. What do you think of the Sentinelist approach on Abyss?
See if there's any.
It seems very hard to hold B, but I guess everything does as well. I'm honestly fine with it. I think. I tell you what, I'm a Sage believer pre-buff on this map.
Sage believer. Oh wow, that timing is so fucked. Dude, the mid angles are so hard to refight on defense.
Yeah,
trying to get back
mid
in
angles
is
are really hard.
So annoying.
Did you watch EG in the Sen City things? Sen whatever it was.
Running
Invite?
Vyse.
Yeah, where they did like the double smokes on middle. That was kind of cool.
I think EDG's version of running non-sensy is really chill. Like with
Yeah,
the double
yeah.
controller, you can do funny smokes in mid and like prevent the attack from coming up like a lot easier. Wait, the plant here instead of the default plant when they kind of had heaven control?
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know me. You know SR. We would have planted right in the 90-degree spam spot and gotten the fuck out.
And got out. The sunset. Dude, watching you on sunset was brutal. I felt sorry for other teams.
Okay, to be honest, we were like the only team abusing it at that event. Like even, I don't think I saw the teams do it more than once ever. I feel like
They
that was a
literally
huge
played
miss
on
by
site.
them.
Yeah.
To not
I
even
thought as
try more
well,
than once is
like
crazy.
once you guys did it, I thought everyone was gonna start just start doing it as well.
Yeah.
Like I thought you guys kind of showed it, and it was like, well, this still works, and then you can just copy it, or at least or at least you're gonna get pushed behind.
No,
You had
we
it-
were
you had it for
like
free.
actually worried about that. We're like, okay, teams are gonna start doing it. We gotta make sure we're saving our util and retake, but everyone's still playing on.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, yo guys, for our for our first gun round, let's actually play on site so it looks like we're willing to play on.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
then
love that one.
they just it still ended up working, so we didn't ever have to play on site. How are your stonks looking on this T1 roster? Are you in? Are
Pretty
you out?
high. Yeah, I'm actually pretty high on it.
They look insane. I'm not gonna lie.
They look
Meteor
really
just
good.
is so fucking insane.
It's just insane how every single game it just feels like he's gonna get 25 frags at least.
I don't even know how. His aim is so like calm and smooth too. It's just he looks like he's always in control of situations. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
No, there's you saw the round where Yeruje pushed out B main on the anti-eco. I literally was like Meteor's winning them the round off of this Phantom. Yeruje just pushes, gives this guy a gun. He instantly gets an ace off of it.
The sheriff into the 4K, yeah. Dude, people, oh man, I've been losing my mind. Even in Game Changers, I was losing my mind how people play against like the ecos. Everyone loves pushing. And before this, I watched Paper X as well. Paper X was just giving people guns on ecos.
Free, dude. I'm like, dude, I don't even see them play like this on gun rounds. Like, why is now the time to play like this on an anti-eco? Of all times. Foot took a timeout right after, and I was like, bro, if I'm Yeruje, I'm immediately like, guys, don't even worry about it. That round's on me. Like, I get that it was an ace, but just blame me. Let's move on. Go next round.
What's the feeling on Vyse?
We played Vyse like double Senti on Abyss. It actually felt good, but I just don't know if it scales well like outside of a match or two.
Yeah, that's just what I've been saying.
I guess if you were ever gonna single Senti like a non-cipher, it would be on bind though. You know, like I could see people running a deadlock in the same spot.
Yeah, just that extra spot when no one really knows exactly what to put.
When we played against Vyses on bind, it didn't seem that crazy. Like you just long default, you jump and bait the wall out top B. And the vines are kind of mid. They aren't like that insane, I feel like.
Yeah.
I think the flash is definitely the best part of our kit by far.
I think T1 do a pretty cool wall. It's like short A, like by the TP. It's like you have to commit up short. You can run over, you can run like jump over it, but it's pretty good. Like you have to kind of commit to set it off. Other than that, I agree with you. It's like it's a one and done agent.
It's too. We found that it was like a little one-dimensional. Like we played a couple matches, and it's like, damn, if a team were to anti-shot us properly, we don't have as many options to do anything but the only thing we can do. I have to get ready for dinner, but it has been a pleasure. Thank you for having me for your watch party. This was fun.
Of course. Congrats once again as well. Yeah, we'll do it again sometime. For sure.
Yeah. Wait, can I expose you real quick before I leave? I need everyone to know that Sliggy has the default Discord profile picture on Discord that when I added him, I thought it was a bot account. I was like, this is not Sliggy.
There is no one in my Discord there's no one in my chat that will be surprised, I reckon.
Do you use this platform? Do you use Discord, bro? I feel
bro,
weird.
I get so lost.
I have an anime profile picture and you just have like legit default like Daryl.
And it's got the little dude.
Yeah, it's not even colored, it's gray. It's like monochrome. Anyway, so I had to expose you before I left. I couldn't keep that one in.
Crazy. Yeah, thanks for that.
Alright,
enjoy food. Alright, peace. Chat, say bye as well.